What up? Oh my god, my throat chakra just closed over. Well, welcome air signs. As soon as I started talking, y'all was like, shut up. Good gracious, my god. All right, this is for my air signs right now. This is actually good. You're coming up with the devil in reverse. My air sign people, you have finally let go of focusing on the negative, ignoring the positive. You may have been finding yourself either focusing on the positive too much or focusing on the negative too much. I feel like there's been ignoring all the positives for some reason, but you let go of that. And also see right here coming up in your thoughts initially, tall person. You're a tall person, or either your person's a tall person, but you're coming up here, the devil and the queen of cups. In reverse. So you could be in your emotions are grieving a very, very deep connection, I'm feeling. And I have the sun card in reverse next to that, but it's not up. It's not up. Sorry, maybe it wanted to come in reverse. It's not in reverse. It's upright, and it's over this love card. There's so much love, and it's like this. Oh, wow, look at this card up under there. Love. Facebook, IG, Temu, social media. Maybe there's something about social media. Let me see what this is, guys. I think you're a content creator. I feel like, or you do something on social media, and it's new for you. You've never done it before. You may be just starting a social media platform, but whatever it is, you've definitely been conquering some type of fear. My air signs, you've been doing really great. And I'm seeing right here in the middle this tall person again. So I think maybe whatever attachment was keeping you from going towards this new two of flames, this new journey, this new world that you've never been to. There was some fighting here. There was some competition here with this tall person. Yeah, so if you are air signs, you may have had some competition with a tall person, or maybe just some fighting, because what comes up here is the 5 of Cups. So you could have felt like they left you and abandoned you, and there's some regret here with dealing with them. And judgment in reverse, and you feel like you don't have judgment for you has been. You've let go. If there was judgment sent towards you, air signs, y'all are over it. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, vulnerable. You know how to be vulnerable. Hence the Queen of Cups. You know how to accept things. Oh, everything comes in a perfect circle. The best things in life are free. My air signs, whatever this was that had you in this really addiction type attachment issue. I feel like you were attached to this person. I feel like you were maybe unhealthily attached to some codependency into this attachment. But you have moved into sunnier places, and I feel like if you are a content creator, you are definitely posting. You're definitely doing your own thing. You're definitely worrying about it. Even says Temu, so you could just be not even posting. You could just be shopping and just doing what you want to do. So that's what's coming up right now in your thoughts. Let's move on to your feelings. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So you could be feeling like a relationship in which fulfillment did not come true. And you just can't make it out. There's this card here. It's just gibberish on it. And it's like you don't know what to make of that, air signs. And you're sitting here with your feelings, and you still feel like you're coming up like, yeah, it didn't work out. Things messed up, but you're coming up here as the 6 of Cups. Still very successful, still very fulfilled, still like I made the best out of a bad situation. And it's crazy because this tall person card actually came down, fell from this top deck, which is, that's crazy that fell down because I didn't have it. I already had it laid out, so it moved. And then picture it, Sicily, 1922. So it's like you could be looking at this like as a story. Like this is just one of the stories I'll tell. Another story I'll add to my list of things that happened to me. I feel like you're trying to alchemize this energy. 10% reverse. The person could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius. Well, you're not your air sign, but you have a placement of Sagittarius in there. Snapchat, study, or if you're a cross watcher, you could be a Sagittarius. Snapchat, study. So maybe my air signs. Maybe something about you studying social media. and how to use it. I feel like you're studying social media because it comes up under up under the spread. It's coming up under Facebook and social media. So you could be studying again. All the social medias are here: Facebook, IG, Temu, Snapchat, all of them, all of the platforms for the most part, and coming up with studying and coming up with the temperate. So I feel like you're trying to balance like this energy out, the rest of it out with studying, trying to transmute it. What's coming up for your intentions right now? You feel like something's unfair, so your intentions are to just drop your you don't have anything to say. You're being quiet, you're being reserved. You've removed your feelings from the situation. And under here it says Google defense mechanisms. So you may know what defense mechanisms are. Maybe you should Google that, or maybe you have been Googling that. Maybe you've been studying that. It's saying gather more information. Something's unfair. So maybe you gather more information, or maybe there's a need to gather more information. Maybe you're trying to gather more information, hence studying. And right now, so your intentions are coming up is to like Google and find out more about something about being attachments, because it's come up under the devil. So you're trying to figure out more about like defense mechanisms. I feel like you're studying defense mechanisms. And then your intentions are to not worry about the wrong thing. You don't feel like you have anything to be sorry about, and so you're like, and it's coming up under this judgmental person. You're coming up here as clean. You're coming up here as feeling like you. Let me see what Spirit says about that. Be more clarity about them not worried about the wrong thing. Yeah. You, like, the haters are going to hate. They're going to look at you, and you're on... You're worried about people seeing you, right? These group of people are watching you. They think that you don't fit in with them. Really, you don't. You're not even trying to. Or maybe you're thinking this tall person was trying to fit in with a group of people. And I feel like you're thinking about them coming your direction and causing more chaos. You're worried about them causing more chaos in your life. You're worried about them coming in very innocent, like they don't know anything, and they're coming up as the Page of Daggers in reverse. So just very ignorant, right? And just not knowing anything about life, really, and having poor vocabulary words, poor communication skills. But pretend... What? I feel like they're trying to... It feels like... Friend, I feel like my air signs... Okay. You feel like they just need to learn more. And... Yeah, you think they're just not intelligent. This is just one of those things where you just think they're just... I mean, literally, you think they're not smart. As a, like I'm not talking about like emotionally intelligent. You think they're emotionally unintelligent and like actually unintelligent. Like, you know, they need school education, like they're behind. Yeah, you may feel like they're a child, and yeah, and they're just like pouty. I'm not having anything, you know. Yeah, it makes you question. Yeah, it says questioning. Maybe they're always questioning you, or you're always questioning them, and it's, yeah, because you're always questioning to find clarity. Yeah. So either you or your person, someone's coming up as a divine feminine. So either one of y'all have been doing displacement, which is taking feelings out on others. So maybe they were doing this to you, maybe you're doing this to them. Yeah, I have emotional vampire. Maybe this tall person was an emotional vampire, and I did get Aboriginal American or indigenous person, so maybe you're from here, from the United States. And the bar song comes up, a bar song. If you know that song, if you don't know what song, go Google it, YouTube it, Spotify it, a bar song. All right, so your intentions right now are coming up as to you want to get rid of this burden, and you would like for this person to see themselves in a beautiful way and tap into this internal strength. You want them to see how beautiful they are, even no matter what the world says about them. It's like, I feel like you see them as beautiful. In Psalms 91, you could see them as repressing childhood abuse or negative experiences, or are unable to remember them. Maybe you feel like they repress things. Maybe you repress things. I feel like you think they repress things. It's coming up like a lot of them. You feel like this is like, because you got away from this. This is a lot of you moving away from this. They may be a stud or a masculine, or you may be a stud or a masculine. It feels like you're just moving away from this. It was because how it was done, that card comes out. The intentions right now, or the short-term outcome right now, is you're going to move forth in this energy. It's like this. It says pathetic, and we hear the Six of Flames. So it's like you don't care. You don't care what people think. If people think you're pathetic, they're just gonna copy you. If whatever you do, people seem to copy you anyway. So everybody want to be like you. And it's coming up here like better tell. Maybe you feel like they better tell you something, or you better tell them something. And there's acting out. Maybe there's some acting out. Maybe they called you pathetic. Maybe they said you better tell something. Facing judgment. They're facing judgment if they don't tell something, or you need to tell something, or something's not. I feel like this pathetic card coming out with acting out, I feel like name calling was happening, because it says deep hurt. So maybe they deeply hurt you, and wow, right underneath K-pop Demon Slayer, clearly they hurt you. If you remember the movie, Ginwa kept calling them pathetic. You know why you niggas, you're pathetic. And so if you're calling someone pathetic, that's literally words from the underworld. And the manipulation card comes out here. Manipulation. Be careful with that. And then we have mind reading. Mind reading. Mind reading is when you assume and jump to snap judgment. So maybe you could have found yourself doing that, or maybe they found themselves doing that. Okay, so that's for the intentions right now. Your intentions right now are coming up as trying to move forward. And my air signs, I feel like you're not listening to your higher self. Spirit's trying to contact you and tell you like to cut something, continue to cut the bullshit, honestly, to cut these things out of your life, these things that hurt you, walk away from that. I see you trying to go back to it, and Spirit's like, this person is immature, they're not ready. They are immature. They care what people think. They care what people think. So, sorry, air signs. They still care what people think. Yeah. Midnight in reverse. They're not going nowhere. When I say they're not going anywhere, they can't come towards you. They're so immature. They're not having fun. They're too busy trying to pretend that everything's okay. They see you as being in the spotlight. You're the original Barbie. You're who they want, but they're just too immature. That's just it. Midge. They feel like they're not on your level. You're coming up here as enchanted and out of reach. Like you're coming up here as out of reach. Oh my goodness. You're coming up here as out of reach. The original, the spotlight, whoever you are, and you're fun, and you're like friend energy, and oh wow, and you're so active and so outgoing, and you're just beautiful. You're so down everything. You may not wear high heels a lot, so you're beautiful, and you don't wear. Man, you are that. This person may be younger than you, or you may be younger. Skipper comes out. Dream date, Barbie. Oh wow. This is your dream person, or they're your dream person. Y'all really have a lot of fun together. I hate this. Is oh wow, fun comes out again. Y'all are wow again. Same card. The same 3 cards came out in reverse 3 times in a row, and then I got a ding. That's your confirmation. That's your confirmation for sure. This is your person. Y'all were amazing together. I'm sorry this happened for you guys. The short-term outcome. It looks like Spirit's like, listen, clock that tea. I wasn't giving the tea. We have the Knight of Daggers here with like, maybe you're waiting for an invite, or maybe you're waiting for them to invite you. Autism comes out here in revert with the Strength card. So maybe some of the strength that they're trying to exhibit, or you're waiting for, maybe, or whatever's going on, maybe there really is truly the prefrontal cortex going slow, and the person maybe having autism and not being able to think about their thoughts, because the Page of Cups comes up here in the main deck, girls. And if you know this Page of Cups, it's the weirdo card. She's there being weird, doing. She made out with a hot dog. Why would you make out with a hot dog? Like, right, doing weird stuff, right? And something about birthday. He or she or whatever, who I say she because the card is has her on the front of it, but it comes out with the Page of Cups with the birthday card over here. So maybe your person's birthday is coming up, or maybe y'all had maybe something significant about a birthday, and maybe they want to be invited. Maybe they want to invite you. They want to do something for their birthday with you, or you want to do something with their birthday for them. Maybe you're thinking about their birthday. Maybe there was something going along around their birthday with the invite. But it's coming up here as you being shy now, right? Or there's some shyness. Maybe they're being shy because of betrayal and heavy burdens here. So maybe they're withholding from you, air signs, this tall person over here, this attachment that you let go of. Maybe they're holding back because they're shy. Again, if they have autism, that definitely could be a fear of rejection, right? And I see the flop response here, and bisexual again. So maybe they're scared that you have moved on with someone. Maybe they're scared that you're bisexual. This could be an LGBTQ reading. Maybe you're scared that they are. Maybe because it's flop response. Like maybe they would just pass out or just die if they knew you were with somebody else or something like that. Because, and it says fake. It's fake and Hierophant here. So maybe something about you being on a spiritual journey with sexuality. You're like owning your sexuality being sacred, something like that. Split again, the bisexual, the 2 of maybe they think you're confused, and this is a burden for them. Maybe they thought you were confused. Magician in reverse. Maybe something about a relationship from long time ago. Something about they think that you a relationship from a long time ago, that you're being mischievous about it. You're being a narcissist about it. You're being deceitful about it, and you're trying to manifest this broken relationship that didn't work out, and everybody knows it didn't work out. And then something about you being like really loud and upset about it, and telling everyone about how you were confused and how you learned something and now you're happy. Something about that. And you went into a dark place, did some inner work healing, and now you're ready to have an open relationship, but not really. You're just faking. Wow. And you're really stuck, and you're really mad. So they believe this about you. Never disrespect a woman. Wow. Return to sender. You may have returned this bullshit back to them. This if this is not true and they accuse you of the mixed signals. Wow, if they accuse you of sending mixed signals. See, and it says how it was done. Whatever they did to you, air signs, how that shit was done, you did not like it. And it essentially, you did a return to sender. You must have just sent that back. You said, I'm not dealing with this. Yes, that's true. Moon card in reverse. Yeah. This didn't work out. Lovers. Was hitting this is unsuccessful love. Oh wow, look at this. And yeah, the Emperor listened to 3 itches. Yo, I don't know what's going on. But this is going on in just in general in the world, I believe, where these people are jealous. They're coming in between people and the other persons, and this Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, and they got something to happen. This betrayal. Everything's out in the open now. And now this Empress don't want nothing to do with you and is moving on. Or you're the Empress and you don't want nothing to do with them. If you're the cross watcher, your Empress don't want nothing to do with you. And if you are you're my reading, you're my air signs, y'all don't want nothing to do with them. Air signs, y'all don't want nothing to do with them. Air signs, y'all don't want nothing to do with them. 7 of they watch people do this to you. What? They looked at them. Death. So I guess whatever happened with that relationship over there, those cups are reversed and death is so they everybody's sorry now. Looks like your person may want to do a rebirth with you. They don't want to be stank no more. They want to let go of all those. They want to rebirth. They want to let go of the relationships and the friends. They don't want to be nasty no more. They don't want to be fake no more. Air signs, your person don't want to be fake no more. They don't want to be down. Want to do none of that. They don't want to do that. Down. Your person doesn't want to be fake. They don't want to be a liar. They see what they lost. They were sending mixes. They got to return to sender. Your return to sender work. They saw the fake people. They see them. They see them. And if they don't, Thomas message. They don't. They will. And if they don't, this finna be a heavy ass burden. They finna catch it. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Have a great day. Don't forget to. Ooh, it was a lot, y'all. Oh, hold on, wait. I was wanting to end off so fast because that was a lot of energy. Your angel message, angel of happiness. Angels sending you happiness right now. Your angel of determination. You've been determined, and you're asked to believe. Continue to balance out your life, balance work, schedule, make enough time for work, enough time for friends, enough time to eating, enough time for sleeping, making time for everything that you need. And then angel of past issues, okay? All right, leave it there, guys. Bye.